happy to finally be doing my diary. How's it going, everyone? My name's Jim, and I'm gonna tell you all about my wonderful story. Some of you may not think it's wonderful, but for me, I think it is pretty wonderful. When I first got here, I was so excited to make all of my friends. For me, growing up, it was never hard to make friends. Everyone liked me. I was the cool one in high school. I was captain of my varsity basketball team. They called me the tree. I don't know why. Maybe it's 'cause I ate trees and I balled like a boss. I don't know. Unfortunately, I experienced an injury, and I was no longer able to play the basketball. It was a hard time in my life where I lost a lot of kudos, but oh hey Suzanne, it's good to see you.
I am not Suzanne, you tall freak. My name is Sullivan, but I am looking for Suzanne. She is in fact my girlfriend.
Oh, okay. Bye, Sullivan! It's nice to meet you.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, okay. As you can see, I don't get a whole lot of respect from the people around here, which is kind of annoying. It actually didn't bother me so much at first, but then it just made me more and more angry. And I think that one day I'm gonna snap. But when I get angry, I just try to think of happy things, like trees and puppies. I had a puppy when I was a kid. I stepped on him. In my defense, the ground is really far away from my eyes. But I digress. I actually am in a beautiful relationship with my wonderful girlfriend, Kim. She's wonderful. Say hi, honey. Well, okay, she's actually mute, so she can't speak. But it's so wonderful because she never tells me to shut up, Jim. She's the only one in my life who's never told me to shut up. And she doesn't have fingers, so she can't do sign language. Sometimes, though, she gives me this look like she wants me to shut up. But I think that's just her way of saying I love you. So we have a really wonderful life. And we're thinking about getting married soon. And then I can be at the altar and say, I do. And then, well, I'm not sure how she's gonna say I do because she can't speak. You know, in all honesty, sometimes I'm not really sure if we actually are dating or if I just follow her around and make it all up in my head. But I think we are. I mean, she never tells me to go away, so I'm just gonna assume I'm in a healthy relationship. Is it so bad to think that a positive thing can happen to Jim? No, I think it's good. Almost as good as this water. Speaking of water, after my basketball injury, I actually became a lifeguard. My girlfriend would tell you about it, but well, I guess I'll just tell you about it. So, her brother actually never wanted us to date. Her brother's name was Tim. He was actually my second cousin. So it's not weird. It's his second cousin. It's legal. Also, we're dinosaurs, so who really cares? But anyway, I was a lifeguard, and because of my basketball injury, I couldn't move quite as fast as I should have been able to. So I wasn't able to get there fast enough while I was holding his head under the water. It was a tragic time for all people involved.
That was so true. It was awful. Oh, man, we will always remember you, Jim.
No, I'm Jim. I'm alive.
Poor Jim. Oh, I'm gonna go cry now. See you later, Tim.
I guess sometimes people do confuse me with Tim, considering we sounded exactly alike, and we look exactly alike. You know, my therapist once told me that there is no Tim, and he just lives inside my brain. And I looked at him and said, he actually lives about 45 paces away from my house and about 17 feet under the ground. That's where Tim lives now, and he never says anything to me about dating his sister. At that point of the conversation, my therapist called the police. And then I stepped on all their cars and I escaped. It was really hardcore, actually. And then I came back to my island and told everybody about it. But no one believed me, except for Kim. She always listens to me. She's only tried to escape about 3 times. I think sometimes she just gets confused as to where we live. So I'll just be taking a drink of water, and then I'll look up and she'll be gone. But I always can track her down. It helps being taller than all of the trees. No one can hide from me. But let's shift gears a little bit and talk about my future and my dreams. See, I've always been the tallest one around, but I've never been quite tall enough. You see, I'm so close to the stars, yet I'm still so far away. I've always wanted to be an astronaut so that I can go to the moon. One day I want to walk on the moon. I want to be able to jump around. But you know, being able to share my dreams with Kim make them seem so much closer. But then, when I look up to the sky, they still seem so far away. It's almost like I feel very extremely one emotion, and then very extremely another emotion almost out of the blue. The doctor said my medication would help, but I stepped on them. No more pills for Jim! I've been talking a lot to Spencer recently because he has a dream to fly. I just happen to have a dream to fly higher. So we're gonna go into space together. But thankfully, when my head gets too far into the clouds, Kim is always here to bring me back to Earth. You know, it's really wonderful having that one person who will really listen to me. I don't know where I'd be without her. Probably a murderer. But thankfully, that's not the case. And instead, I'm a very level-headed, wonderful person with no baggage or emotional trauma. It's really wonderful actually being such a free spirit. Okay, bye.